Man, I gotta tell you, I love it when a plan comes together. More or less, I really love when things really do work out. And today, I got really lucky in new parts acquisition for the Fiero, and I finally scored an awesome set of seats for the Fiero. So this video is going to be putting them in. That way I have 2 seats instead of 1. So yes, I am so happy to find these seats. And it has the same, I'm pretty sure it's the same harness that's in there already, so not that that matters, but they both have their own harness, so I'll have 3 harnesses now. Technically I don't need. See, these actually have the 5th strap. These are 5-point harnesses, and the harness that came with the car didn't have the strap on the bottom there, but these have it. So I have all the straps, and actually, hold on. Nope, I don't think this one does have it. Let's see. Oh wait, no, here it is. Found it. Yeah. So these are just like those simple plastic seats you get at like Summit Racing or Jegs or whatever. I think these are the Summit Racing versions of them. And they got the nice leather or pleather, whatever, covers over them. So, you know, a little bit more comfortable, I'm sure, than that aluminum seat that I have in there, even though that's a high-end Kirky seat. These are going to be probably a little bit more comfortable to ride around in, and a lot more easier for me to get in, since they don't have the aggressive side bolster that seat does, since this car was originally set up for road racing. You know, having a seat with nice side bolsters to keep you in place going around turns, yeah, that's nice. When you're going in a straight line, you ain't got to worry about falling out of your seat left or right so much. The harness will do a good enough job keeping you in place. So yeah, and they actually have nice steel brackets on the bottom too, so it was a really good find. I'm really happy with these, and so now the fun part is getting them in the car. You know, I'm not exactly sure what I'm gonna need to do to make these work, but see, the stock mounting points here, they have these studs. You have one stud here, 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 and here for the factory seat. Not sure if I'm going to be able to use them, and what I may have to do is what was done for that seat is mark where I want to position the seat and drill 4 holes through the body, and then just use bolts and nuts to lock everything in place, which, well, you know, we'll see. But because I highly doubt it'll line up with these, because it's kind of like an angle. If you look, they're not perfectly straight from each other the way these brackets are. They're in an angle, oddly enough. So let's see. First step, I guess I should just pull out this old lap belt that was, I don't know if this is original to the car or not. It looks like something that was added. Like, this is definitely not. This is cheaper than GM quality, I can tell. This is not what came with this car, so I gotta get this out, and yeah. Alright, so a little update here. Got a little bit done. I mean, not too much, but something. So I got it drilled, the holes. Not gonna lie, I drilled one too many. But I think that will work. Something like that there. Yeah, so I got it positioned, and it sits up a little bit this way more than I think I would want it. But since my full-time passenger is vertically challenged, I think she would appreciate the seat being a little bit more forward than all the way back. But I cannot have this on my seat. It has to be as far back as possible. But I have to see exactly what's going on that side, since that already has a seat in there. But otherwise, yeah, this one's practically ready to be bolted in. I think I'm going to use these, or maybe go and get something. Actually, I probably should just take this as a reference, just because it's an Allen key. Yeah, not to say that's bad, but I think a hex head would be a little bit better. but I need to go get some hardware. This is 3/8 by, I don't know, was this 2 inches maybe, something like that. So, and they are pretty much the perfect length, just enough to sneak a nut and maybe a washer, maybe go another 1/2 inch, just have a little bit more thread. But otherwise, yeah, they all pretty much work just nice. So now I guess I need to get that seat out and see what's going on over there. So let me get that done, and I'll show you what's going on. All right, another update. Man, I don't know about you, but I just love taking apart someone else's car. You never know what you're going to find. So I found some interesting ingenuity that was under the driver's seat here, and some other random bits and pieces of things that I don't know what they are. So something interesting I found was these. So these pieces of steel tubing were cut in an angle, and these were actually setting on top of these plates, and it's what gave the seat the angle it had. I mean, I can't be too upset about that. It's kind of smart in a way to do that, but none of this was painted, and as you can see, got a little rusty, and it started, you can see it's starting to spread into the floorboards, which obviously nobody wants at all. All this needs to get cleaned up, obviously, before I can put any seats back in here, which of course delays this even more. Yeah, so all this needs to get cleaned up, and yeah, it's still feels like the metal has gotten a little bit soft in some areas here, but it's not terrible. It's not, I can't push through it, so that's good. But yeah, this needs to get taken care of before anything can go back in. This is no good. So of course this delays the whole project even more, because I want to put it together right. I don't want to just slap it all back together, because I don't want to run into problems down the road. So what I think I'm going to do, obviously I'm going to get all this junk out of here. I'm going to vacuum and wipe down the surfaces of everything, clean up everything. But I think what I'm going to do before I reinstall any of these seats on both sides is just go ahead and get some bed liner, some roll-on bed liner, and just coat the whole bottom tubs here. And that should keep everything protected, a little bit more durable when you know, getting in and out and stuff. And it should look a lot nicer than whatever's going on here. So yeah, of course, always some work. I guess that's why they call them project cars. Oh man, but either way, I mean, we made some progress. I mean, we got the old driver's seat out. We got the, you know, we got everything on standby, of course, and now we just got to take care of this small little annoying things that always soak up so much time in a project. But otherwise, we're on, you know, we're on the right track. I'm still waiting for the windshield. Don't know anything about that yet as of this video, which is already many days ahead of when it was actually recorded. So that tells you something. But that be it, my luck. Anyway, so I don't drag this video on forever, I'm just going to wrap it up here, and you know, we'll just make another part here continuing the seat installation of the Fiero. So with that said, that's going to be it for this video. So if you liked the video, please give it a thumbs up, share it with everyone you know. If you want to see more content like this and you haven't already, subscribe to the channel, keep a lookout for the next true car enthusiast video.